Well, Jim, we're live. We're here.
Did you do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Caught a little bit off guard, but we're underway. And Deckers attacks out of the middle to tie things up. Getting an early start here before the top of the hour. Caught me off guard. I don't know about you, but
I was struggling to finish my my Power Bowl there. Had good conversation with that couple from Nebraska. That's what I love about this. You just, I can't say that enough. The conversations and sharing stories and all of that stuff is just so fantastic. All right, so we are going up against Platform Elite 18 Adidas.
completely wrong on prediction from at the end of the last match.
Yeah, we thought we were going up against Chiefs Kingdom, and that's not really the case, although these guys might be the same thing. Eastern Iowa, Western Illinois, probably Bears fans.
Quad Cities, they play out of the Betplex in Bettendorf, Iowa.
Oh, nice. All right, picked up here by Meadham on the back row. Torvey sends this one over, and we're getting a double contact call there. And that's what Coach Sheffield was saying, was he wants to see doubles only enforced if it is the last contact that goes over the net. If the ball stays on your side, he didn't think it was that big of a deal. But once you send it over, like an on-two, they want to see that be clean. Spoladoro, a nice swing here from the left pin for your Northern Lights. We have to get ourselves, it's going to take me a while to figure out the names on the other side here. That might take the whole match. We'll see how that works out.
Well, we do what we can do, Jim.
Bella Rushing is the libero for Lights in this match. Molly Klimbarski is at the service stripe. A perfect knuckleball thrown over here. And this one comes in hot and heavy. Almost into the broadcast booth here. We were saved by a spectator on that one. As the attack coming from Platform Elite. Got to figure out where I'm looking at. The score is they're currently working on that. So
4-2. Platform on top of Lights. Early set number one.
This is Avery Callender, I think from, no, I'm sorry, that's not right. We will work on names as we go. That's what we're going to do. All right. The point for Lights here. It's going to bring Ada Deckers to the service stripe. Southwest Christian product. That one catches the top couple of strings of the net. Serve will go back over to Platform Elite.
I lost my ace scorekeeper here, so apologies for the delay in updating the score. 5-3 is accurate.
Braden Buchholz at the stripe for Platform. And nicely tipped over there for Lights. Play continues here. Out of the middle. Grosnick gets a piece of that, but it skips off out of bounds. It's going to be a point for Platform.
Big front row over there, Platform. Lots of height, lots of tall arms. Big block. We'll see that all match long.
Buchholz continues at the line here. Picked up by Miedema. Pushed back over to her on the left pin. Right into a double block. Klimbarski's there. Miedema tries to go up over it, but again the block sends it back. Play continues here, and on two, and a cagey play from the Platform setter.
Platform looking really strong right now. They were 2-0 in their pool play, and we're seeing why. I think both of those matches went 3 sets, but Platform off to an early 4-point margin here.
This one finds the top of the tape. Stays on the Platform side. Side out Lights. Macy Spoladoro at the line, 4 serving 7. Picked up by the libero for platform over to the left side through the block. Klimbarski there to pick this one up. Over to Miedema. Again, the block there. That was Kennedy Buck getting the Lions' share of that ball straight back down to the floor. My early impressions of platform is they are extremely strong across the front row and a great blocking team. See how that plays out. Kennedy Wood here rushing there to pick this one up. The run through by Spoladoro, tried to get punched over by Torvey. Free ball coming at platform here. Over to the left pin, up through the block, and a great diving dig by Klimbarski, but unable to bring it back up.
Platform, everything working for them early here in set number 1. Double have the Lights squad more than doubled up, 9-4 now, 5-point margin.
Wood continues from the stripe here. Quick set to Grousnick. Push over to Torvey on the left pin. Platform sets up, left side attack. Up off the block, rolls into the donut.
That's unfortunate there. Spoladoro read the tip and was charging forward, and Torvey did what she needed to do, tried to get a hand on it. Well, it actually popped it up over a charging Spoladoro to the floor. 10-4, big buddy.
Wood continues. Spoladoro to back set. Here's the slide. Connection not made there.
A little too much of a slide there. And an early timeout. Coach Weber.
Maybe I can slug the rest of my coffee down during this timeout. As Mike mentioned, we're caught a little off guard here. This is the way club volleyball is. It's either you're standing around waiting or, oh, they're warming up. Hurry up and run.
Hurry up and wait. Yeah, we've seen this third set in a row now, Jim. Northern Lights 18 black. Starting slowly, down by 7. A touchdown and an extra point already.
But I would prefer that to not finishing the set. So I think that's more important if you find a way to stay in there to finish the set.
Yes.
And have that be your MO.
Completely agree with Dr. James D. Welbrock on that take. And here we go. 7-point margin. Platform Elite puts it into play.
Torvey over. Trouble, not going to get that one back.
Nice job by Torvey putting that ball into a difficult spot, causing chaos on the platform side.
Taylor Miedema directly in front of the broadcast position. The Mineral Springs broadcast booth, that's a mouthful. Left side attack off the block. Point.
Hagen there nicely. Good push, just didn't get the hand turned, and as a result, that block headed into the bench area.
Autumn Stone for platform to put the serve into play, and that one, might have gone out. Hard to say, right on the line. And nice attack here for Ashley Grousnick.
Yeah, good job getting up over the block, sending it into the deep 5-6 seam. Off the deflection, over into court 2. Nothing like a good momentum killer than to have to wait for a ball to be retrieved from Moisetta.
It's going to bring Bella Rushing, the Northfield product, to the line. Good serve there, picked up. And they run the slide themselves here at his platform, and that is wide and long.
Mad soccer skills out of Ashley Grousnick to bring that one back into play. It was a nice foot trap and tap back into play.
Rushing, that one was going to fall off the table, but it did so a bit early, catches the net tape.
The downdraft came earlier than predicted.
Yeah, maybe there's like the old Metrodome when they said we blew air out or in, depending on whether the Twins were batting or not. All right, high lollipop serve here from platform. The back set over to Torvey. The block sends it back. That block continues to be strong here. That one, Deckers gets right through the 2 blockers. Well done.
Yeah, good defense though on the platform side, Jim. That looked like that ball was just going to fall cleanly to the floor, and they put 3 touches on it.
All right, left side attack here, up and over, cross court. What are we getting? Double contact.
Double contact, there we go. Jim, we've seen this out of this official all morning long. The positive thing is the consistency with which it is being called.
Yeah, I think it's been good.
The yo-yo up and down is where you get a little frustration, but he's calling consistently.
All right, quick set here, short middle, but Block sends it back. Platform reloads here. Toby there, rushing with the bump set. Pull it all over into the campfire. You're right about the defense. They're going to bring this one back. Rushing's there. Torvey back over the left side to Hagan. Picked up in the back row there by Platform. They're going to try it again. They try to go into the donut. Unsuccessful. Good defense there for Lights. Over to the left side again. This time down the line. Point Platform.
Yeah, good effort by Torvey trying to make a play on that one, but that one was coming hot at the head region. She did a good job getting her paws up and in place.
Ava Zimmerman at the stripe here for Platform. Pushed over again. A quick set there to Deckers. And they try a similar play on the other side. The Lights block, sends it back. Libero's there to get it. Opportunity here. Play right up at the antenna. It's out.
He got that one right. Spoladoro plays it into the block. The block plays it into the antenna. Point Lights.
A lot happening on that play.
A lot happening.
But
he
right
was very
in front
emphatic
of
on the call.
Yes, he was. And he had to catch the ball. Klembarski here on the serve. Torvey, the bump. Over to Miedema, the roll shot. They pick it up over on the Platform side. Coming, nice attack there.
Oh!
Almost a kick save for
Spoladoro almost boots it over the net.
A great play to see. If you ever see one that's successful, it is quite the crowd pleaser. Libero for Platform will come to the service strike here. That is Amanda Muma, if I'm saying that right. Quick set here to Deckers. The defense not fooled. They're going to bring a free ball over. Rushing has to run up to get this one. And Lights has to free ball this one over. Some back and forth here, waiting for somebody to get a big attack. And a nice swing there for number 11. That is Emily Carver for Platform. Ball runs over to our right here. It's back out.
Platform opens up a 6-point margin. Lights needs to make a move here, getting past the midway point of set number 1.
Picked up by Rushing. Torvey goes over to the left side. Miedema pokes this back into the 1, but defense is going to probably cover this. It's back over. They use the entire court to keep that one in. A nice swing there for Deckers. Again, the defense picks it up. That's the story here so far.
Platform of elite, strong defensive showing. Lights hanging in there, 5-point deficit. We talk about that. The magic number is 4.
It is. Deckers on the serve here. Scrambling, but they're going to bring a free ball over here. Opportunity for Lights. And a nice set into the middle there. Picked up again, though, by this tough defense. Headed down the line there. It's out. Point Lights.
Good, nice job on the block there. Lights had that well covered. Platform elects to go down the line, just over rotates, puts it wide.
Deckers at the stripe for Lights. A little bit of trouble with this one. Roll shot over. And we're going to get
net violation. That pass took Izzy into the net. She did a nice job making clean contact on it, but unfortunately it was on the net.
Luke Holtz at the stripe for Platform. Right-hander sends it over. Picked up there by Klembarski. Pushed over to the left pin. Miedema trying to work through that block that seems to be there on every swing. Rushing. Torvey the back set to Spoladoro. Cross-court shot. Block gets just a piece of it. They're going to try their own left side attack here. Rushing's there to pick this one up. Torvey quick. The on-2 into the campfire, but it's covered. Unfortunately for Platform, out to our right.
Nice job, Izzy Torvey. Nice deceptive jump set. Stays below the net. That's the important element there, Jim. She can't go over the net if the ball is above the net. So she does a good job staying below the top of the net and dumping on 2.
Odoro on the serve and a nice, oh! Wow, almost a great save there. A couple of good contacts for Lights, and then Bella rushing, unable to get back up as that second ball came to her to get it up and over the net. So 18 serving 13 in favor of Platform, and this is Kennedy Wood for Platform, and I missed that one. I had a chance to make a save there, and I failed at that miserably.
Yeah, but the good news is, Jim, it came back from court number 13. I got the chance to put a little pixie dust on it.
Well, I think we need a little bit of that. 14 serving 18. Miedema sends it over, picked up there by Wood. Over to the left side. Looked like she can take a big swing, then took something off of that one. Torvey off, nicely done, out of zone 6, and a nice play for Lights there.
Torvey goes up, swings hard, gets a contact in zone 6, as we mentioned. For the Lights point, just down 3 now.
Miedema at the stripe. Wood.
Tough serve. Boy, she went down the line, Jim. She softened up a little bit into the 1-2 seam. Fell off the table. That gets the Platform coach up off the bench, looking for a timeout to talk it over. We're going to take a break ourselves, rest our voices, and let you listen to a little bit of our musical sponsorship. Chad Johnson Music. I encourage you to go find Chad Johnson on all of your streaming platforms. This one's called Fire and Steel.
When I was growing up, Daddy told me that nothing in this life is for real. Pull you away like fire alive.
Well, that was a quick break. I don't even have the camera set. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that did not seem like a full timeout. Miedema at the stripe here. Left side attack there. That was Ava Zimmerman. Gets a piece of the block. Gets a touch on it. But then it falls in point. Platform. 19 serving 16 here. Getting down to crunch time in set number 1. This is Autumn Stone for Platform. The run through for Spoladoro sent over here by Lights, and they had trouble handling this. And
great shot there by Ashley Grausnick, Jim. That was a set coming overhead off the net, and she went up and put a real heavy topspin on it and kind of looped it into that back one. I think it was going to find the court. Nice shot, Ashley.
Oh, rushing with the ace. Call out to Dan Stein of Stein Alligator Crocodile and Varmint Company of Prior Lake, Minnesota, our lead sponsor on all aces. Go to the left side here. This is Wood. Sends over a nice attack, but picked up well there by Miedema. Over to Torvey. I don't think that one.
Wrong side of the
over.
antenna
Again,
on that one.
Our one has to catch the ball, and he put a little pixie dust on it there.
Hopefully our flavor of pixie dust. That Platform team doesn't need any more help than they already have. Strong showing out of the Quad Cities club.
Kennedy Buck at the line for Platform. Picked up there by Miedema. Quickly sent over
Wow.
by Deckers. Well done.
Great play by Deckers there. The set was a little bit outside, and so she went up with her left hand and tipped it into the open hole.
Torvey at the strike. Oh, what a serve down the line. That was fantastic. Wood on the attack. Sharp cross court, and a great pick up there by Rushing. Miedema sends it over. Block sends it back. Lights reloads here. The free ball opportunity coming for Platform. Quickly all the way over to the left pin. And Miedema gets a hand on it. Rushing. Is this going to get over?
Oh, wow. Good hustle. Good
What a
scrap. No avail. That would have tied things up at 20 as it is. Platform takes a 2-point margin, 21-19, Jim, and down the stretch they come.
We are into crunch time here in set number 1 as Ava Zimmerman at the stripe. And a nice swing there for Ada Deckers, unfortunately a bit long.
Yeah, didn't quite get on top of it. Punched it out the back alley there. Lights needs to buckle down here, down 3 now.
Zimmerman continues. Rushing's there. Torvey goes left. Spoladoro with the attack. Picked up by Platform. They go on the right side. A great one-arm dig there for Rushing as Platform sets up to the left pin here through the block, but picked up nicely by Torvey. Over to Hagen and down. Point Lights.
Off the block. Off the block there, high hands, nice job by Hagen. And I'm telling you what, Jim, the Lights squad has shown some scrap on defense, some grit and tenacity.
We're down into this crunch time of the set, and I think this is where this team is excelling, and we see it right here. We're going to call that an ace for Molly Klembarski.
Again now,
serving 22.
Second time Lights looking to tie this thing up. Will they have the luck?
Good serve there for Klembarski. The big attack from the left pin. The block sends it back. They'll reload here on the Platform side. This one's a roll shot. Rushing handles it easily. Torvey pushes this over to Miedema. Down.
Wow.
Point Lights.
Somehow, some way, Jim, Taylor Miedema found the gap between the block and the antenna.
That was a tremendous play. 22s.
Deuces Wild on court 9.
Klembarski continues. Another good. Oh, what's this one? Almost looked like that might be long, but I think that was a good choice to keep the play going here. Spoladoro with a little tip shot on the right side.
Spoladoro with the big windup and then the soft tip hand. Setter's hands working to her advantage. Scores for the Lights, and they take the lead.
Klembarski.
Oh!
What a serve. What a serve for Molly Klembarski.
5-6 seam. I was just thinking that was going long, and it dropped right off the table, hit a tile in, and on the hook. 23 serving for the set number 1.
Klembarski sends it over to the left side here, up off the block. Nice defense there by Torvey to keep this alive. Klembarski able to get it back and send it over. Quick into the middle. Block hits a piece of it. The bump set over to Miedema. A big swing into the 1, but they pick it up this Platform. They're going to free ball this over. An opportunity for Lights here. Rushing takes this one. Torvey quickly into Deckers. Recovered. Long rally here. Rushing's there. Torvey pushed over the left pin again. Miedema. Big swing and out of here.
Wow, lots of excitement all around, Jim. I think our fan base has doubled. I don't know if this is, we have a high energy environment here as Northern Lights takes set number 1 after trailing at times of 7 points.
But this is the MO. I see it now. This team maybe starts a little bit slow, but if you can overcome that, it's all about finishing when you get into the 20s.
My preference, Jim, would be that we don't start so slow. I mean, it's been working, but you can only push your luck so many times.
As you get into better and better teams, that will fail to work for you. So hopefully can work through those early set blues, and we'll see what happens here in set number 2.
Early set blues. I like it. I like it. All right, we will take an advantage here of stepping away. I should mention our main sponsor here, Sam McKay and the Easy Reels application. Sam built this platform for us to bring you volleyball free of charge on YouTube. We're going to step aside back to Chad Johnson music. This is kind of the anchor. We'll play this one for you, Southbound Train.
Rounds like words.
All right, folks, we're back. Set number 2 is underway. Oh, what a play for Ada Deckers.
Ada Deckers out of the middle, hammers through the block.
Elevation. Impressive start to set number 2 for your Northern Lights. 18 black. Torvey at the line here. Over the left side, block, sends it back. Deckers getting the most of that one. Torvey pushes this over the left pin. Hagen up off the block. Covered though by Platform. They'll send it over here. Torvey there to get this one. Has to dive on the floor to get it. Spoladoro up off the block. Trouble. Point Lights.
For the score. Jim, quick note. If anyone's listened to our programming, they recognize that numbers are kind of a thing that we do. So my daughter, Audrey, wore 22 on the ice rink, so 22 has kind of been a number. Last set, you recall, we had 22-22. I call that Juices Wild. Interestingly enough, set number 1 on our stream was 22 minutes and 22 seconds.
And if you divide that by 2, you get 11-11.
And the
which
Dave
is a
Keeney.
whole other story.
Yes.
Oh, and what a swing for Ada Deckers.
Deckers coming out strong here, set number 2.
You could just see the energy as you get some success and you have some attacks that work for you. You jump a little higher next time. Fantastic to see. Izzy Torvey at the line. The right-hander sends it over, picked up by the libero. For Platform. Left side attack. I don't think that made it over, but may have. The block certainly sent it right back. Point Lights.
4-0, quick start out of Lights here. This is the anti-pattern to the previous 3 sets. See if the Lights can run this one out.
Torvey, nice serve. The bottom dropping out of that one over to the left side again. Picked up there by Rushing. Torvey into the back row for Miedema. The roll shot up and over into the campfire.
Miedema does a good job there. Really good footwork there, Jim. The set came to her right. She took a couple quick shuffle steps to get her feet in the right position. Enabled her to go up high and make a decision about what shot she wanted to make. And as we heard after the previous match, we had Taylor Miedema on. She talked about the process and the thought process she goes through on shots. And interestingly enough, and I think this is super important and really exemplifies the team sport, we don't see it and we don't hear it because we're in the stands. The on-court communication, Taylor really gave a shout out to setters, liberos, defensive specialists, her teammates saying, line, tip, right? So there's lots of communication that even maybe we're not aware of.
I think it's a thing you hear a lot about in this sport. Oh, we got to communicate better. It becomes a little bit of a cliche, but it's absolutely true, and you're seeing it live right in front of you right here. Izzy Torvey continues at the line, a middle attack here for Platform, and a big swing out of the back row for Miedema. They're scrambling. It's on the ground.
Now, if we replay that point and we listen very carefully, I think we can hear libero Bella Rushing saying, "Hit it off the net, hit it off the net, hit it off the net." Do you think?
I think they spend the last 12 and a half seconds of every practice working on that. That's what I think. Oh, the on-2. Lights not fooled. Hagen there to pick this one up. Platform sets up. Left side attack on the bump set. Rushing there to get this one. Torvey. Quick out of the middle again. Deckers, that attack is working, that fast middle.
And you see there, Jim, Deckers goes up high and Platform expecting a smash, back off, and she just tips it to an open spot.
Good court awareness, good court vision. Picked up here by Platform is the Torvey serve.
Deckers is there tapping her cheeks. She knew she had that one, just didn't quite get the push. Again, that block is a complex element to this sport. Not only do you have to be in the right position, you got to jump high, you got to get your hands up, you got to push across the net and then angle the hands.
Absolutely a complicated skill in this sport. Miedema there to get this one. Oh, the party ball, but
offensive net violation gives the point to Lights. She wanted that one bad and she hammered it down hard, but unfortunately the follow-through caught the top of the net.
Going to bring Klembarski back to the line. She had a really nice service run in the last time around. We'll see what happens this time. The attack there and a nice pickup from Bella Rushing. Great dig there. Pushed all the way over to Miedema. Off the tape and in. And it's called out.
Yeah, off the
must have
antenna.
touched the antenna just
Yeah,
before.
bounced off the antenna there. R1 giving kudos to the lines judge. It's nice to see that interaction.
I like his personality. He's got a little, he's laughs at times and smiles, but still very astute ref and gives a little hints in between. A really good job being done by our one here. Left side attack off the block.
Ball on the court.
Ball spins in.
Can we call that?
It's
no.
Yeah. Whoa.
There's another one.
And I have not fast enough.
Warming up here behind us on court 13. Balls flying everywhere.
Ellie McCoy. Oh.
You know, that was I think an unintentional quick tempo there. The pass, it was a difficult serve. The pass was quick. Tuve put it up quick. Miedema put it down quick.
When things are working, they're all working. Rushing on the serve here for the Lights. And trying to, nicely done playing that out of the, going to get a 4 contact call, and that ball comes shooting in kind of after the play was done, so they're not going to get a redo here. Rushing and continue at the straight here for Lights. Off the tape, there's that 12.5-second practice. Free ball over, opportunity here, rushing the bump set. Over to Spoladoro and spun off, and a nice swing down the line there for Spoladoro off the defense.
I actually think I saw the vision there, Jim, working the court. She started left, pivoted her body to the right to go down the line. Surveying the court for the open shot.
Rushing continues. Picked up, I'm sorry about the names for platform. I don't think I'm going to get them here. Klembarski there to pick this one up. Pushed over to Miedema. Cross court, nice swing. Platform there to pick this up. Left side attack, the roll shots over, picked up nicely by Klembarski. Over to Miedema.
Double contact's going to be called there. Yeah, that was a tough one. Torvey pushed into the net with that pass. She did a good job getting her body around, but unfortunately, the momentum, the ball kind of spun off her hands.
That's going to bring Braden Buchholz to the service stripe for platform. Right-hander sends it over. Klembarski there to get this one. Torvey over to Miedema, up over the block. Defense picks it up beyond 2.
Tough shot there. Nice job by platform. Having a tough time getting their offense going. That's a nice spark there to change things up and just shoot one over real quick into the donut.
Buchholz will continue at the line. It's a name from home that I remember. We had Buchholz is living around us. Klembarski there to pick this one up. Quick into the middle again for Grausnick. And over to Miedema. She swats this over. Platform sets up. Left side attack up over the block and long because of it.
May have dislocated my finger there, Jim, on that save.
Have you come up with a finger pointing the wrong direction? We don't want to see that. Especially after that talk about cleaning the courts. And this one comes off the heel of Spoladoro's hand and hits that flag that's on the side of the net. Too bad that isn't worth a point.
Nailed to number 9. Is that a 9er, Jim?
I believe it is a 9er. Kennedy Wood for platform, picked up there by Miedema, pushed all the way over to Tovey. Nicely done, and a great connection there from Spoladoro.
Tools the block there as Miedema goes up. Outside hand of the outside blocker. Didn't land in, but that touch gives the point to Lights.
Miedema at the stripe, sends it over. Picked up by platform, pushed over to the left, high set. Time for Taylor to get under that one. Over to Torvey, jumps up, sends it over, Rushing's there. Spoladoro quick into the middle. Grausnick.
Ashley Grausnick now.
What a play.
Splitting the block and going hard to the floor. That real quick up-tempo set just doesn't allow the defense to get the block closed. Good for a score. Miedema now 14-6, Lights on top.
Serve is in play. Platform. Gonna have to free ball this one. Miedema's there to pick it up. Spoladoro quick to Grausnick. That one does not get over. Double contact is called.
Contact off the swing. Contact trying to scoop the ball up. No block in between. 2 contacts in a row, double contact in the traditional sense.
2 double contact. Libero for platform.
Watch out for that table.
Oh, and we got Spoladoro ending up on court 10.
Knocking papers off of the scorer's table. Hopefully she's okay. She did a good job there, Jim, keeping her leg away from the table, because otherwise that whole table could have been blown up.
Yeah,
so
she did have a little bit of a space there to get through, and then able to slide over to court 10. Actually landed on court 10's surface. The bump set here to Grosnick, and that gets through the block.
Grosnick, good job powering through the block there, bouncing, pinballing off both blockers, but falling to the platform side of the net. Point, Northern Lights.
15 serving 8 for Grosnick. Sends it over short. They pick it up. Platform. Kind of a spinning roll shot does not work. She was a little too far off the net for that. Timeout. Platform.
Lights have the platform doubled up here in set number 2. We'll step aside. Another sample of Chad Johnson music. How about What Say You?
Her deception is a new reality. Where she said to him, "While with me." I do turn.
All right, and just like that, we're back. Ashley Grosnick continues with the strike here for Lights. Oh, the slide again. Block gets a piece of it. Grosnick in the back row to pick it up. Pushed over to Torvey. Up over, spinning shot. Lights sets up again here. Oh, and again through the block. Ada Deckers.
All right, there. I'm going to call for the 2-point play there again, Jim. The set went up high. Deckers put it down hard, and a defensive net violation. I'm going to call for a 2-point play.
I like it. It should count for that. 17 serving 8 for Grosnick, and another good serve here over to the left pin for Platform. Blockers there. Deckers getting the better part of that one. Over to the right side this time. Gets through the blocks. Polidoro setting up Torvey. She sees the spot over in the 4. They pick it up on the Platform side. Another free ball comes over. An opportunity here for Lights. Deckers again finds a spot in the 4.
All right, Jim, I've got to comment on that one. Deckers is lunging hard to her left to get that set. With the right hand, comes back to the hard right for an incredible tip.
Grosnick continues at the stripe here over the left side. High set. Time enough for Miedema to get set up on that one.
Grabbing the knee. We don't like the knee.
Did not see what happened.
I didn't see it either. I don't know if it's a knee or an ankle, but she is in pain. It's always a concern. There's so many people up in the net, Jim, and the up and down. So I saw her grab the knee, which is not something I want to see, because that's
ankle.
Okay. You get the word of ankle from Macy, also calling for ice. I think Lindsay, Macy's older sister, ran to get some ice. So it's good to have youth, Jim.
Yes.
Looks like she's mad and laughing at the same time. So I think we have pain, frustration, and humor all wrapped in that emotion.
Well, that's why we love this great sport. But you're right. The opportunity for that kind of thing to happen up at the net, to roll an ankle, wow.
Well, if you and I are jumping, I don't need anyone to step on. It just could happen.
I could do that walking out of the convention center here, getting back in my vehicle. So
we're already down. We're already down a pin. Sasha, she's over there in street clothes. Has been. She didn't play on the Moulton League on last Sunday, and again in street clothes. So this will be interesting. Jim, we've seen a lot of Molly Klombarski over the years. She is now going to be a right side attacker. I don't think we've seen her in that position yet.
Oh, she's somebody I feel like we've watched play for 7 years or something.
Oh, look at this. We got to get this on camera. In comes Lindsay Spoladero with ice. She is not a certified athletic trainer, but she is willing to help out where she can. All right, well, the important thing for the Lights to do now is just kind of shake that one off
Yeah, this is an unexpected break in play, and we'll see how this plays out for these two teams. 18 serving 8. Grosnick will continue at the stripe here.
Good to see her put that ice down in the ankle region. You can understand the ankle twist. If you're clutching at your knee coming down, it's generally not a good scenario.
Right.
We've seen some of that as well.
Ball is in play here, picked up on the platform side. Again, a high set over to the left pin there. Deckers gets a hand on it, but it falls in behind the block. Kennedy Buck at the line for platform, sends it over. Miedema right there to get this one. Spoladoro quick to Deckers, sent over. Libero's there to pick this one up. Another free ball coming over here. Spoladoro goes quick into the middle. Deckers looking for that same spot in the 4, which she hit moments ago. This one.
Yeah, I think, Jim, that one, she was actually too well balanced. She wasn't contorting her body enough, and that one just went a little wide.
Wide right.
Oh,
for
boy.
you football fans. Sent over here by platform, rushing unable to get this one up. That ball had a little corkscrew on it.
Wide right on that serve receive. And Jim, 3 quick points
Well,
from platform after that injury.
You're right. We'll see if Lights can stop that here and get to 20 as that ball hits the top of the net. Sent back over by Krumbarski.
Oh, just long.
Just long. Had to be only a tile or 2 long. Good spirits here on the Lights side, but nevertheless,
lead waning.
we have let 4 points go, and that's part of that unintended break. Nothing you can do about that, but come back and get the mole back here as Torvey hits one off the heel of her hand. The block sends it back. Miedema out of the back row. Block gets a touch on that, but it's going to go over to the left side. The attack here, up over for platform. Over the block, that is. Miedema roll shot into the campfire. They're not fooled. Middle sends it right back. Ping, pong, volleyball back and forth. And a tip up over the net doesn't make it for contacts. It's the call.
Good break there, Jim, because what I'm seeing on the court on the platform side is a lot of what we saw in set number 1, where their defense at the net was incredibly strong. And so I was getting a little concerned at the confidence they were gaining. Good break there for Lights. Unfortunate break for platform.
Torvey skims the net here in a nice serve. And a great one-handed save. But a party ball for platform sent straight down. Eating away at that lead here.
Still a 6-point margin for Lights, 19-13. But you feel the tide changing a little bit, Jim.
Yes, Ava Zimmerman for platform at the stripe. And there we see the service error. Have not seen a lot of service errors in this match.
Good job by Molly to put her foot on the line, gauge the direction of the ball, and let that one go.
Lights first to 20. Krumbarski on the serve. Left side attack. Block gets a piece of it quickly into Deckers. Nicely done. Sends that back deep in the 5-6 seam.
Yeah, I think, Jim, you see there on that shot, the left defensive player for platform charged the net. Deckers has been using that tip to the right, and Deckers took the opportunity to send it deep into the 5.
Krumbarski continues. Left side, up over the block. Molly there to pick this one up. Pushed all the way over to the left pin. Miedema.
Good thought, good effort. Unfortunately, just grazed the antenna on its way over. Point. Platform.
14, serving 21 for Ellie McCoy for platform. Right-hander sends it over, rushing there to pick this one up. Torvey, the backside over to Spoladoro. Finds, looking for a great spot cross court there.
Wow. Just at the last second, Macy tipped hard down the net. She came up looking like she was going to hit the ball, saw the open court, released, and scored.
Rushing. Oh, and a knuckle. What a great serve that. Knuckling and drop at the last second.
Maybe not technically an ace, but an ace in my book, Jim.
I think we're going to call that an ace. Thank you, Dan Stein, for your continued service of Northern Lights. Volleyball. Rushing continues with the stripe here over the right side this time. Block sends it back. Platform's going to bring this one over on a free ball. Kombarski there to pick it up. Torvey through to Grousnick. Platform sets up their attack. It's a tip up over the block. Rushing the bump set. Over to Miedema. Swung through. We get a touch. Yep.
Touch called. Point Lights and Jim. Bella rushing on the hook for set number 2 and the match.
Match point, folks. Last match of the day for your Northern Lights 18 Black. The ball is in the air. Platform there to pick this one up over the right side. The block sends it back. No.
Block.
In the net.
Oh, now we got to cross the net line. That's an interesting call.
I don't see that one called very often.
You don't. Nonetheless,
generally,
point Platform.
A net violation comes first, even if this happens.
Yeah.
All right, at the stripe here is Buchholz again, and we are done on a service error by Platform. A dominating win, I would say.
Point, set, and match to Northern Lights 18 Black. And again, stick with us. I expect we'll get a player or two, maybe a coach, I don't know, to join us. But Jim, that was a good performance by Northern Lights squad, who really, they were getting it taken to them early in that match.
Yeah, definitely. I think, again, it was good to see this idea of coming back from a deficit, but you're right, you can't live with that all the time. And they showed in the second set pretty complete domination despite the injury halfway through that set, able to let a couple of points go, get their mental focus back, and finish out a really nice win.
Really nice win, a great day. That win keeps them in, obviously, gold medal contention. Tomorrow morning, we'll be on court 4, just kitty corner from here. They'll work at 8, play at 9, play at 11, work at noon, play at 1.
Boy, that's good. I need that hour. I was hoping I wouldn't have to be back here at 8 o'clock. I think I can make.
Well, I wasn't sure. I know you've got a very busy schedule. You're working the Friday night ice game this evening.
Friday night
that
ice
should be fantastic.
We've got to talk about that a little bit for you hockey fans. It is, of course, Hockey Day Minnesota this whole weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But the big game tonight, and this is sponsored by the Youth Hockey Hub. You can look them up online. Is the Northfield Raiders and the St. Cloud Cathedral. I'm going to guess they're Crusaders. I hope that's right. I think that's right. These are 2 top 5 programs in Class A. And this should be a great battle at the Bloomington Ice Garden. Can't wait to see the Raiders in action tonight. They're having a great season, both the boys and the girls. Our girls team is undefeated. They are the last undefeated hockey team in the state, period. I think maybe boys and girls, but I'm going to go with at least girls. I know they're on.
Jim, we have a limited viewing audience, and we're going to keep that statement very limited because I don't want, if anything were to happen, I do not want it to come back on you. So if you're watching in, if you're tuning in, let's just keep that comment to ourselves. If you're a believer in the broadcaster jinx, now we are talking about a different sport here, but
yeah, I think it doesn't count.
It doesn't count different sport. Okay.
We're just promoting other activities.
I'll have to check the rule book. I'll have to check the rule book.
Anyway, if you're a hockey fan and you can't make it to Warroad, which is about 8 hours away from here, come to the Bloomington Ice Gardens tonight, and you're going to watch the Northfield boys in action. All right, we're going to hope to grab a couple of players here for interviews, and I'm going to let you do that interviewing because I don't know what to ask, although I wish I could listen in a little better.
Well, here, we got a couple here. Looks like we got a couple players coming over. Oh, there's Jim.
Don't look at
Jim
me.
Of the Well
I try to stay on the other side of the camera.
All right, let's zoom back out a little bit. Here we have. All right, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Molly Kombarski, Izzy Torvey, fantastic day, but let's talk a little bit about that match. You guys got down big early. How do you bounce back from that?
I would just say we trust each other on the court, and no matter what happens, we know, like, as long as we give our best, we have a fighting chance.
starting off first set, we were just really ready, but starting off second set, we came out 5-0, huge kill from Ada. I don't know, it just sort of set the vibe.
Awesome. And Molly saw something that I've watched you play for a number of years. I'm not sure I've seen you participate in a front row rotation. How was that for you?
It was fun to do something new, but I don't know. It was fun, a little nervous, but I know my teammates have my back, so.
Yeah, well, you guys run a lean crew, 9 people on the roster. Sasha continues to be out. Britta, hopefully they're not serious. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow, but fantastic day. How does it feel? So you're now 18s. This is it from a club perspective. Tell us about your thoughts coming into this tournament.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't really realize that next year I'm going to college. I feel like club, people who don't understand club, it's just so different. The atmosphere in here is crazy compared to high school. Going into here, it's just electric in here. It's so fun. I'll miss club so much.
Yeah, same. It's so fun. It's hard feeling like our last days are in here. Just try to savor every moment. But, yeah.
I think that's important, Molly. Savor every moment. From a couple of old guys, time flies. So, but there's greatness ahead. You're going to turn the page on this. Volleyball is a sport that you can play for a long time. So, best of luck in this tournament. This has been such a great day. You guys dealt with some adversity, both on the scoreboard, injury, and you pulled through. So proud of you guys. Excellent effort. We'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early.
Can't
8
wait.
a.m.
All right. Get good rest tonight.
Thanks
for joining us. All right. Molly Klembarski, Izzy Torvey wrapping things up. And there's the Dr. James D. Welbrock. So the convention center, the friendly confines of the Minneapolis Convention Center.
Oh, it's great.
Jim, you're live on the air. Let's hear some parting thoughts.
Well, it's great to be back. I tell you, I told you in the first match this morning that having been here for a couple of years, kind of forgot about the din, the number of volleyballs in the air, the chaos that goes on here. But wow, Izzy mentioned, they're just a great environment. It is different from high school. Anybody who's been in one of these environments where you have all these courts and all the activity going on, it's a different vibe. But I also enjoy a lot the conversations that you develop, like we did with this couple from Nebraska. You find out a little bit about them, what their kids are doing, what they're thinking about doing in college, and you share some of what your kids are doing. I think that's such a big part of this. You never know who you're going to find again, who you're going to see somewhere else at another tournament, who you're going to run into. And I think you build a camaraderie with that sort of transcends the teams involved and the age groups and all that sort of stuff. I know Laura's told me they still keep in contact with some of these players that they've met from other teams all over the country.
Yeah.
I think this is fantastic.
You know, I got an extra microphone set here, and there is a dignitary over your right shoulder. I wonder if, after all the years of trying, we might get Kurt Gleason on the air. I think it's unlikely.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
but
he's a little busy.
Kudos if you would try, but I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Yeah, Jim, I so appreciate your comments around the relationships, the conversations. It reminds me of when Macy was I think a 12. Went to Omaha, and these little tots, right, just grinding it out, and they played Nebraska Elite in the championship, the tournament at the 12th level. And it was a grinder. It was a really tough match, and Northern Lights came out on top. It was awesome. 2 years later, as 14s, go back to Omaha. Same two teams playing. After the match, joint picture conversations. They had kept in touch because of that competition. And so just awesome relationship building across the board as these kids grow up. I'm not a total believer in social media, but it does enable these kids to remain in contact. Distance is no longer a barrier.
Right, it isn't, and I think that's something that we missed years ago. And you can keep that contact going and see where does somebody end up going to college, and you just never know where you're going to run into people. And I think that's what makes this so much fun. And you see the same thing at the big colleges events. If you go to a game at Nebraska or Minnesota, you're going to run into people that you've seen here at club events or at your high school. I think both are important. They're different, but I think both are important. And it just keeps coming back to that. This is not something that you're lost in a sea of 2,000 or 3,000 people or whatever we have in here. As you walk around, you're going to see people you know. You're going to renew friendships and things from the past, and that's what it's all about.
Indeed, that's what it's all about. And I think, Jim, I appreciate you making the trip up here and helping us out. It's great to be. We'll finish how we started. It's great to be in the gym, Jim.
And Mike, great to have you on the mic.
All right, we're going to start cleaning things up. Chad Johnson music will take us out. This one's called Brick by Brick.